everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I can't believe it's Tuesday already. I feel like I was just leaving work on Friday, but it is Tuesday. Hello, everyone. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, Glenda. Hello, Penny. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, Kate. Hello, Candy. Hi, everyone. Welcome tonight. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're all here with me tonight because I have some new products to share with you. Hello, Pamela. I have some new products to share with you, and we are doing a very special little tribute tonight because I think we're in week 5 of Rob's passing, and I'm ready to do some tribute stuff every week. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Laura. Hi, everyone. Good evening. We'll wait a couple moments for some more folks to hop on. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, well then I guess we'll go ahead and head down to the table. Penny, I have refreshed the server, so all of the new products that I talk about tonight should be very easily accessible at the top. I actually refreshed the server. Hello, Candy. Before I got started tonight, which I used to do all the time, but I haven't done in a while, and now we should be good. Hello, Catherine. I'm super excited for Spring Fling 2. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right. So let's head down to the table and let's talk about the things that are new. So we got in some new Doodlebug. And I want to first show you this because this is the number one thing that I'm using tonight. And we only have like 16 of them left. That's all we could get. But this is the coolest thing, and I'm going to show you a really cool way to use it this evening. Because I always try to show you cool ways to use things. So this is the brand new from Doodlebug. This is the DIY Snow Globe. So the way that this works, I'm going to go ahead and pull out of the package to show you, is it is this really cool snow globe that actually sits, so it'll sit upright. And it has a little opening in the back, so you can open this up, you can put whatever you want inside, and you can paint this, you can add a background, you can do whatever you want. They have, of course, a couple little ideas on the back of what they're doing, but I'm going to do mine a little bit differently, because you all know me, you know how I like to do things differently. So that's what the snow globe looks like, but the really cool thing is if you purchase it from us at Brutus Monroe, I have a little bonus for you. So I have designed some inserts with the help of AI, some what's the word I'm looking for? Some stained glass inserts. So the way that this works, hello Donna, hello Margaret, hello James. These are, so if you get this free, this is completely free with your purchase of the snow globe. So the way that this works is you get 3 different designs. So you have a lighthouse. You have some cherry, I think these are actually lilacs. You get some roses, you get a little butterfly, and you'll get some cardinals and a hummingbird. So, just to kind of give you a peek of how this will look. So, when you take your backer off of your snow globe, this is super, actually almost too easy. When you pop your backer off of your snow globe, you'll see that these are sized perfectly to go inside of the snow globe. So I took all the guesswork out of it for you. So that's what the snowflake will look like. I mean, snowflake, my goodness. I saw snow globe and created snowflake in my mind. This is what the roses will look like inside. And you can fill this with stuff at the bottom too. I'm going to show you that. Then I also designed, obviously, the little lilacs. I think these are lilacs. I don't know why I keep calling them lilacs. Then you have and you can, cut these out and use them, change them out with the season. You just have to put a little removable adhesive on this guy and just switch it out. And then we have the hummingbird. And then last but not least, we have the cardinals. Okay? But for mine tonight, I'm doing something extra special. And I'm going to move these out of the way. These are free for you whenever you purchase this bundle. Hyacinths, my mother said. Hyacinths. Sorry. Hyacinths. But for mine, I'm going to make mine a little extra special. And I'm going to put in mine hydrangeas. That's it, hydrangeas. I'm going to put robin-eye in mine. Okay? And I'm going to do something extra special with lights and stuff, but that's going to be mine. So let's move this out of the way, and let's talk about the other items that we got in before we get started creating. So let me put this back in here. So it's so easy to use. This just slips in, and then you close it up. You can change it however you would like. But let's talk about our new shaker elements that came in. So first of all, we have the deluxe shaker ball assortment. Now, I want you to know that these are not like the shaker balls that you're thinking. These are not like those. You probably have seen them before, like the styrofoam balls. These are not like that. These are actually I don't know how to explain it. They're a harder plastic, so they will actually shake inside of whatever you use them for. So with this deluxe one, you are getting 12 colors of the different shakers, okay? So that's the deluxe one, but of course, you know us. We didn't bring in just the deluxe set, so let me move this over to the side. We brought in all of the colors. So let me grab them all so you can see them. And these are gonna look so cool. Of course, I got them all, so I'm going to display them. But we have all of the colors. So we have bubblegum. Let me grab, actually, because I want to do them and show you the colors. And there is a bundle on the website where you can get all of them, or you can purchase the different bundles, whatever you would like. So we have Ladybug, which is, can you hear them? So we have Ladybug, we have Bubblegum. You know, can you hear them? They're not like styrofoam. Do you know what I mean? The Bubblegum, the Cupcake, Tangerine, Coral, and they come in these really, it's a very generous package of them. And there are so many colors. We have Limeade. That's not one of them. We have Swimming Pool. We have Bumblebee. Which set comes with it's the if you buy the Snowglobe at all, it comes with them. The Snowglobe, if you buy the Snowglobe, it comes with any Snowglobe bundle. You just have to buy the Snowglobe. That's all. And it will be an automatic download for you. Okay, Lilac, Blue Jean, Beetle, Black. This is probably my favorite color. So, not that one. Mint. I love this color. Bonbon and Lily White. So let me do a zoom out here. Whoops, zoom in. So those are all of the colors that we have right now. With one click, you can get all of the colors if you want. And what Kelly is talking about are the stained glass things. So these stained glass you will get for free. It's a free download that you'll get if you purchase the Snowglobe. So if you purchase this in any configuration, and I'll show you again. Let me take the back off. I've designed it so it fits perfectly inside. So you can just change these out. Just, print it on some cardstock, use a 4.5-inch circle, cut them out, and you can either cut them out with scissors. I also designed them here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Nope, that's zooming out. I gave you a cut line. So there's a cut line for each one of them to make it super, super easy. Super, super simple for you to do this. I like no-brainer crafting, right? I think you do too. So that makes it super easy. Okay, so that is the first thing I have to show you. And then something else that came out, let me move all these out of the way. And these came out because you can put them in the Snowglobe. So there's a couple different ways to purchase, but all of the different purchase things, items, are linked together. So if someone buys, 3 people buy all of these rainbows, then there's only going to be certain, they all stock with each other. I don't know if that makes sense. We've talked about that before, but it might be confusing. Then, isn't it great, Jameen? Then we have the shaker shapes. So these are the shapes. Let me zoom in so you can really see these. This is a very generous portion of shaker shapes. This is the spring flowers. And again, I love these containers that they're in. The spring flowers, you may see products from Brutus Monroe in these containers soon because I love them so much. Hello, Luann. Then we have the bunnies and chicks. And then last but not least, we have the ice crystals, which are just snowflakes. Okay? And you can get these as a 3-pack as well. All right? I created lots of bundles for you so it would be super easy. Okay? So let's move these out of the way and let's get started on mine. It's going to be a very, very simple craft tonight. I'm very excited to create it. And I think we're going to have fun. So let me pop this back together and let me grab what is going inside of mine. So inside of mine is going to be a picture of me and Dr. Michael. So let me cut this down the center because we are, I think, going to use a die. I believe I have a die that's this size. There are only 5 snow globes left. Oh my goodness. Y'all went wild. All right, I didn't think these were going to last through tonight. I had a feeling we're going to have to order more. So, and I sure do have a die that fits it. So the circle insert is 4.5 inches, okay? 4.5 inches. If you just want to cut it out, or if you just want to cut it, you can cut it however you would like. But I'm going to use a die because my mama taught me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm going to take the easiest way that I know how to cut this out, and that's with a cutting die. I know, I love this picture of us too. It's one of my favorites. We have it really big in our house. All right, so I'm just going to place this tape right here, some pixie tape, run it through the lawnmower really quickly. And it'll cut it out in a perfect circle for us. It's wood. It's wood, Jameen. It's really sturdy wood. I wasn't shocked because Doodlebug just does it right, but I thought this was going to be like you know how they do that, like hardboard, like the advent calendar. It's wood. They're really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so I'm going to peel this out and be as careful as I can because I just printed this just on just like printer paper. I didn't grab any cardstock because once it's inside, you're not going to know, so it doesn't make a difference. But I thought this would be perfect. Okay. So let me just peel this off, and I hope it peels okay. Yep, we're good. It made a little oomph here, but that's okay because we like vintagey looking things around here. But I am going to go in and I can just add a little bit of ink if I wanted to fix that up, but I don't mind it. It kind of goes with the picture. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back off, and I'm just going to adhere this. Now I'm going to use the removable adhesive that I always tell you that I love so much, because what I plan on doing is changing this out to different pictures of us. So I can just very easily and quickly, since this is the removable adhesive, I could just go in and I can just do a different picture if I want. Okay, so that's perfect. I have a feeling these aren't going to last past. That's why I wanted this to be a little bit of a shorter live, because I had a sneaking suspicion that these weren't going to last. So now, when we put this inside, you'll be able to see what it's going to look like. There's like a little insert area here that you have to pop it into. And I have to make sure, hold on, let me make sure that we're upright. And there you go. And you can kind of spin it a little bit if you need to. I love that so much. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. All right, so let me pop this out. And of course, you know me, I'm going to add a little bit of illumination. So I'm going to use these Tim Holtz, love them to pieces, for creating these incredible things for us. And I already tested it. Look how perfect this is. This fits right here to turn it off and on. So let me pop this out. Let me show you. It's going to be perfect because we both loved Christmas so much. And we're just going to place these tiny little lights. Now, one thing that I will tell you that you must do with these tiny lights is, before you even get started with them, untangle them. Because I've worked with these tiny lights since the day they came out, and the only thing that will give you a headache about them is if you don't untangle them first, so that you can see the pattern in which they need to go. So I think that I should be able to, I don't think I'll need to drill a hole, because I think I should be able to just place this inside of here, because the wire is so thin. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, I'll just be able to place that right in there like that. Oh, don't get intimidated with these lights, please. They're so easy to use. I mean, they're so easy to use. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of the Zots, because that's all we need to stick these in here. And we're going to line this all the way around on the inside. The great thing is this plastic doesn't come out, so you don't have to worry about the plastic coming out. You don't have to worry about any of that, okay? So let's go ahead and let's grab a pokey tool. Where's my stabby tool? We'll use, since we'll keep it in the Tim family tonight. So I'm just going to grab one of my Zots off of here, and I just grab it from underneath and just lift it. Okay? And then we're just going to put a little glue dot right there. Okay? And you're not even going to be able to see the glue dots once it's all said and done. So we'll place our first light, and these are LEDs, so you can place your lights on the glue dots. I mean, don't take my word for it. I've never had an issue with that before. If you think that, that makes you nervous, don't put it on the lights. Use hot glue, use whatever you would like. But these are like literally the tiniest little LED lights, so you shouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, I never have, and I've used these lights about a gajillion times. So you're just going to go in, I want you to watch me, and you're just going to place your next light. I'm trying to figure out the best way to show this to you. So you're just going to place your next light just like so. And this will hold. I promise you, it's going to hold, okay? Then we're going to take our next one. And we're just going to go in and we're going to do each light. And then we're just going to pop that one down. And it's just going to go all the way around. Now you're going to do 2 rows, at least. I haven't tried this yet. I mean, I had it in my brain. You all know me. I have these ideas in my brain, and then I try them with all of you. But I think this might be a slam dunk. So again, stick this down. And you're just going to go all the way around. That's all we're doing. Use your Zots. I use Zots for, pretty much everything. If it'll sit still long enough, it's getting stuck down with a Zot. Okay. And we're just going to go all the way around. And, these lights from Tim come with the battery already inside. And I did have someone not that long ago say that they could get these lights at the Dollar Tree. I promise you, you can't. And believe me when I tell you that I've tried to use the ones at the Dollar Tree. They are nothing like these. Not even close. Because believe me, I'm an expert on the tiny lights from the Dollar Tree because I use them all the time for Halloween stuff. And they are nothing like these ones. And we have just the multicolor right now, which are my favorite. We probably will get the white ones in at some point. But right now, the multicolor is all we have. But the multicolor is really great if you do like a rainbow. Penny, my love, how are we doing on stock levels? You're just going to keep going around. But these tiny lights you can use for, I mean, for anything, really. Use them for all your projects to give a little illumination. All right. Oops, I dropped my... Okay. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. All right, we're almost there. Just a couple more tiny lights. And then I'm going to fill the bottom of mine with something a little bit avant-garde. Going to keep placing these all the way around. Oh, awesome, Colleen. 3 left of the rainbow and 4 of the winter. Oh, my goodness. You just want to make sure you don't go above this lip here. Can you see this lip? See this lip here? Don't go above that lip, because that's where our little background goes. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at Stacy. Oh my goodness. Please, Luann, don't keep us, the suspense is killing me. All right, so now what we can do is I'm going to fill the base of this. So something that's really, really cool that I found that I want to put in the base of mine is Rob wore button-downs every day, you know, really nice collared shirts to work every day. And he used to keep every single button, like the extra buttons, you know how when you buy a men's shirt, I think also with lady shirts as well, I'm assuming, you would get extra buttons. And he kept every single extra button. We have literally a bin of buttons at our house. And so I want to fill the bottom of mine with all sorts of really fun random buttons in blue and orange because those were our favorite colors. So I'm filling mine with buttons, and then I found this very special little heart button that I'm going to keep in the bottom. And we're going to just dump these in. And they're just going to live here at the bottom, okay? Because there's plenty of space in here. All right? And then I'm just going to place our photo. Let me just make sure I zhuzh these a little bit. Then I'm going to place this right inside. I need to make sure it's up and down before I smush it. But look, the wire fits perfectly in there because it's so small or thin, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, good. All right, so we're good. Let's close this up. All right. And now I'm going to take this, and you could make yours look real pretty if you want. That's not my jam. I'm just going to have mine kind of tucked behind, but you want to make sure that you leave the area so this door pops open to take this off. you want to make sure that you put it that side down. So when you get your tiny lights, make sure you can see the batteries right away. Do you see what I'm saying? Make sure that you can see your batteries, you know, on the upper side, so to speak. All right, and then I'm going to just use some Zots because that's what I got. Oh, no. Yeah, let's use some Zots. I'm going to use some Zots because that's what I got. And I think probably 4 will be good. Now, I would probably go back and hot glue this. I just don't always have the hot glue gun here at warmed up. I mean, I have one literally a couple feet away from me, but, you know, hot glue guns take a little bit to warm up. I actually have the Ryobi one. It's my favorite. My mom got it for me for Christmas. All right, so now we're just going to place this just like so. Just make sure your little wire's out of the way. We're going to pop this down, and that's going to hold it just perfectly. Remember, Zots are permanent. After about an hour, they become permanent. Okay? Toss all this out of the way, and then let's take a look at what it looks like. And I'm going to turn out the lights to show you the illumination. So now you can see, with all those buttons, you can see our faces there. Now, I'm probably going to remove a couple of buttons, actually, now that I've looked at it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this backer off, and I'm going to take out some of the buttons, because I actually thought I wouldn't have enough buttons, but here we are. Way too many buttons. So I'm going to take some of the larger buttons out. I think I want to leave maybe one of the stars. But it's kind of a, it's going to be a kind of a, like stop and then look and then stop and then look. All right, so let me take out a couple more of the big guys. And you could still remove the back with this, all this hardware here. I'm actually going to remove the large star. And then I want to put the heart kind of towards the front. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? So I'm just going to place this in. Let me make sure we're in the right spot. Oh, that's perfect now. All right. Because the problem is he's a little bit lower in the picture, so... And you'll adjust your picture, right? Okay. So here we go. Let's move our buttons around. And then you can see here now that, you know, once it's all kind of settled, you can see that their buttons are at the bottom. And the buttons, I wanted the buttons because, again, we saved so many buttons. So many buttons. And when it sits, it's going to sit perfectly. I mean, I'm obviously going like this and the buttons are falling. But now, when the lights are on, look at how fun that is. All right, hold on. Let me turn off the lights real quick, okay? I'm going to just dim the lights so you can see. And by dim, we're just going to go, we're going to get dark. It's going to get dark in here, but I'll dim. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Can you see the light? It's going to be hard for you to see the different colors, but it's completely battery powered. And if you could see it in real life, which obviously you can't, there are so many colors. Let me switch to the front view to see if you can see it better. There we go. Can you see all the different colors? And then, obviously, once you shake this around, the buttons will kind of go wherever the buttons go. But it's all self-contained, and I love it. And I think this is just the perfect little thing for me to put on our mantle. Oh, yes, absolutely, Carol. I got what you meant. So that's our little memorial tonight, and I just think it's going to be so perfect. I know, isn't that fun? I love it. All right, let me turn the lights back on, and look at, he keeps getting covered up, but he won't when it sits like this. Obviously, it's not going to cover him up, but can you see how bright that is? I love it. Let me turn my studio lights back on that make me look 20 years younger than I am. Yes, I'm going to put it on my shelf actually behind my desk. And again, once you shake it and get everything in the right spot, it's perfect. But I just love it. I love it. I love it. But the shaker bits, and it even looks great when it's not lit up. Isn't that cool? I'm going to actually set it right here. It's going to be here with me all the time. I love that. So again, anyone that's just joining, if you purchase, and I don't even know how many are left, but if you purchase the snow globe, you will get free these inserts. So you don't, a pet memorial would be, yes, we do. Actually, we used to sell the bones, but I don't know if we still sell the bones. I know we have them. The lights are from us at Brutus Monroe. They are the Tim Holtz tiny lights. Let me grab the package. I just tossed it across the room. Oh, yes, we could glue some. Yes, glue some to the outside. You could paint it. I mean, it's just white, so the sky's the limit. I don't know if we still sell the bones. They're usually a fall thing, but I know we still have them. But these are the lights. They're the Tim Holtz Ideology tiny lights. And these are the Christmas Noel ones, which I think they're just called Christmas because they're multicolor. But that you get 2 sets in here. You get 2. Okay? So if you purchase the snow globe, so the snow globe comes like this. Okay? It looks like this. You will get, I designed these that will fit inside. So this is the one I made tonight of Rob and I, and it has buttons in it because he collected all the buttons from his shirts, and then I, of course, put lights inside of mine. But inside of here, if you, obviously you're not going to use a photo of Rob and I most likely, but these designs will fit perfectly inside. So we have roses, we have the butterflies, we have the cardinals, we have a hummingbird, we have hydrangeas, and we have a lighthouse. I tried to make 6 different ones that I think all of you, will like. And these can just go in, these could just go into that. I created them. Can you see the red line? That's where you cut. So if you don't have a 4.5 circle, you can just cut them out. And what you could also do that would be fun is you can take this and you can place it on the front of the glass and then light it from the back. That would be really cool. Because you get this is a free digital download. So print this on vellum. Print this on whatever you want. It doesn't, it's whatever floats your boat. Print this on whatever that works best with, okay? Or whatever will work best with your project. So now I'm going to show you one more time all of the shaker bits, and then I'm going to let you go. It's a quick live tonight because you all bought almost every single snow globe that we have. I think there's literally a handful left. Let me take a look here. I think they're at SOS status. Let's see. Yes, they are almost at SOS status. Oh my goodness. Yep. Wow. Yes, a photo on acetate. Really, whatever you could put through your printer, you can do. So again, these are all the shaker, these are the shaker balls is what they're called. So we have Ladybug, and you can purchase these as a full set if you would like. Ladybug, Bubblegum, Coral. I'm not going to go in order this time because I can't not. Cupcake. Let's see here. Tangerine. Bumblebee. Then we have Limeade. My favorite color, which is the mint. And then we have Swimming Pool. Blue Jean. Lilac, Lily, Bonbon, and Beetle. So if you have FSS, full set syndrome, FSS, which is It's you can be diagnosed with FSS. It's the full set syndrome. This full set of these are at SOS status. For less than $100, you get every single one that you see here. Dawn, we will, but I don't know when. I can tell you that this first round, it'll probably be a couple of weeks before we get a second, because I don't even know that Doodlebug has any left. Okay? And they come, of course, in these beautiful containers. Yes, that could be HCS. Yes. Oh, don't worry. She bought every single thing today. She bought all of this today. Don't you worry. And when the other Doodlebug rolls out tomorrow, I think she was like, I want to buy that at lunch. I said, okay. Okay. So let's move these all out of the way. All right. And then we have the brand new Shaker Shaker Shapes, which again, it's a very generous amount. We have the spring flowers, the chicks, bunnies and chicks, and then we have the ice crystals. So you can see, let me zoom in for you. This is, I mean, they're really, really nice, and they're extremely, I mean, it's a very generous helping. What do we have here? Does it say? It doesn't say how many ounces, but it's, I mean, let's see, does it say anywhere on here? No. But I mean, it's a, I mean, I have the big crafty man hands, and it's, I mean, it's a good size jar. Very good size jar. Okay, and then last but not least, this is at the most SOS status right now, besides the snow globes, and that is this set that gives you pretty much every color, you know, minus a couple in the collection. This gives you 12 colors for $29.99, and these are enough for you to put in probably, I'd say, at least 24 to 36 shaker cards. Isn't that fun? And I know that next month I have a little something that I want to make that I'm going to show you using the new butterfly release. You're going to see it very soon. With another snow globe, if there's any left. But I think we'll probably put in a new order for them maybe tomorrow, depending on if they they sell out tonight. I know it's very close of a sellout of the snow globes. Okay, everyone, does anybody have any questions about what I showed you tonight? The puppies are going to be very happy because I'll be getting home early, which is good because it's Tuesday, so I have to take out all of the trash tonight. So it's probably good that I'll be getting home early. Any questions from anybody? Any questions at all? Before I retire for the day. It was a very long day today. But we made it through, right? That's all that matters. We made it through. Of course, Ruth, thank you for watching. I always give those puppies extra love. Whether I like it or not, they give me extra love. That's for sure. Whether I like it or not, they get me as soon as I go home, especially Minnie Monroe. She is a big hugger. She is a big hugger. And when you see the backdrop next time, it will no longer be Valentine's. It will be Easter. We'll be getting ready for spring in the background. Okay, no questions from anyone? I'll give you a couple. I know I'm happy I have my pups too. We'll give you about a couple, 3 more minutes to see if anybody has any. Your Mocha. I will take care of my pups. I will. I already saw them once tonight. I went home and fed them before the live. So they're waiting. They are waiting for me to, waiting very patiently, and probably not so patiently, for me to get home. Thank you, Ruth. I really appreciate that. I will rest. I will. No problem, Anne-Marie. St. Patty's. We don't, I mean, maybe I'll put the St. Patty's tree out, but we don't really have a St. Patty's background. We have St. Patty's decorations for the rest of the building, though. One quick question. I'm okay, Carol. I'm okay today. Yeah. I mean, it's been a struggle, obviously, but I have found peace this week, and I I'm good. I'm good. His memory is very much alive with me, and I'm okay. I'm all right. I mean, I'm better than I thought I would be, and I think that that's because therapy is working, and I, keep his memory alive every single day. And I got to go see him today, so I went to our grave site because I will be right next to him, and I don't know, it gives me a lot of peace whenever I go to see him. So, yeah. Any St. Patrick's Day specials? I don't know yet. I'm sure that Jess, who is our resident leprechaun, will probably have some really cool St. Patrick's Day goodies up her sleeves because she, I think she did some really cool stuff last year. Yeah, she did some really cool little sequin things, and yeah, no problem, Jameen. Yeah, I'm better than I thought I would be today, and that's just simply because I have a great team. I mean, if I was doing this all alone, I definitely couldn't do it. But I have hundreds and hundreds of people that are supporting me and lifting me up and helping me. Or, I would never, ever be able to do this. Oh, my goodness. Never, ever, ever, ever. But yeah, but also, so just so you all know, next month, not to change the subject, but next month there are what am I trying to think of? Oh, yes, Carol. Well, do so well is it's hour by hour is what it is, really. It's hour by hour. But I'm good right now. I'm good right in this moment because, I'm with all of you. But with that being said, next month starts Monroe Madness. So we have two big things. Scoozy and Mini Scoozy, love you. Oh, I love my Scoozy so much too. Ooh, I don't know why hearing my Scoozies got me. I love my Scoozies very much. I do. But anyway, so next month we have Monroe Madness. We have two big things that are happening next month. We have Monroe Madness, which starts the 1st of the month in March. We are celebrating, oh, thank you, CNC Delivered. Our Easter release starts March 1st. It is March 1st. Yes, because of my family, who all of you are. All of you are, and my little Scoozies, who are one of the best things that ever happened to me. And Rob gave them to me. So, get it together. Okay, so Monroe Madness begins March 1st, and we are celebrating Tim Holtz this year with Monroe Madness. So what that means is, if you've never been a part of Monroe Madness before, we have different tiers that you are able to get free gifts. This year, I believe we have 8 or 9 free gifts. It might be 10. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my phone. But you get, at the beginning, you get Brutus Monroe free gifts. And then towards the end of the levels, you get Tim Holtz free gifts. So you are going to get, there's a lot. So we'll talk about it on March 1st. But there's so many new things that are coming March 1st that will help you to achieve the dollar amount threshold to get all of those free gifts. Monroe Madness is always a huge thing every year. I mean, it's massive. And then in the middle of the month, I think it starts actually I think it's the second Monday or the third Monday, I can't remember, we begin our egg hunt. So if any of you have done our egg hunt in the past, in the egg hunt, for every, I think it's $25. I have to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's $25. But for every $25 you spend, you are going to get an egg. It's a little plastic egg, but inside of that egg is a little stamp. And I believe there are 24 stamps to collect. I can't remember exactly how many stamps there are, but we'll talk about that once we get closer to it. And there's a little postcard that you'll get in your order that will show you all of the stamps that you can collect. And this year, we're doing something a little bit unique. We're still working on it behind the scenes, but we want to make sure that if you order, you won't receive the same stamp over and over again. So we're still working that out behind the scenes. There's a way that I think our system will allow us to do that. So our system will allow it to do like stamp A, stamp B, stamp C, stamp D, and it won't give you that same free gift if you've already gotten it. It's something that we are going to work on behind the scenes, but there are, I think, 24 different stamps that you can collect, and they're really cool little like spring like postage stamps is kind of what they look like. You'll see. We do ship to the UK, yes. But they actually come in plastic eggs. So you'll get a plastic egg, and the plastic egg has your little stamp inside of it. Now, also with that, and we'll talk more about this in March, I just am getting ahead of myself, there are golden eggs. So you may randomly get a golden egg that has a $100 gift card in it. So we have so many incredible things happening in March. We kick off Monroe Madness to kick off my birthday month, which is in April. And April is my birthday month, so wait till you see what we have in store for you this year for April. It's good. I mean, you'll see. We have a lot of things up our sleeves coming up, and March is when all of it kicks off, because that's when spring kicks off, and spring is my favorite and fall is my favorite. So I'm not in love with summer and I'm not in love with winter, but I love spring and fall. So that's usually when we have the most amount of things that are being released. So we have a lot of incentives in March. March is when you want to order. Well, not when you want to order. March is when you want to order all the new things that are coming. We have 48 new products coming in March, just under Brutus Monroe. So we have a lot of other products. We have a ton of other products coming that aren't just Brutus Monroe. We have so many products coming, but March is a big month. There's a lot. Now, I do say that to say that there's a lot of folks that will wait until March to place orders, but we do not reorder anything in the month of March. So that is just a heads up for you. So the month of March is a complete cutoff for reordering because of how busy March is. So anything that you want that we are going to be reordering does not get reordered until April. So just so you know, March we are dry on reordering because of how much happens in March. I mean, it's madness every single day, which is great. And when you see the lives, it's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we have, some lucky stuff that's coming. It's going to be a really big month, and I think you're really, really going to love it. And it's going to be very easy to hit the $300 mark, which you get a Tim Holtz guillotine trimmer this year if you hit $300. Plus everything else. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one this year. I don't know if Jess and Ani are going to be creating. I think Heather might be going live and doing some sort of mixed media tomorrow, but they may join in with her. I don't know. I know someone will be live with you tomorrow afternoon. Someone will. All right. So that's everything that I have for all of you this evening. I want to thank you all so much for being so kind to me. And thank you, as always, for asking how I'm doing. That is one of the kindest things that you can do. And as I said earlier, I am doing great. Right now, I'm doing okay. Will we be able to know any of the new products before March 1st? Melissa, no. Everything will launch on March 1st. It'll launch on March 1st. I mean, there might be some sneak peeks. Check out Instagram. There'll probably be some sneak peeks of the different things. But yeah, check out Instagram. Check out Instagram. What was the other question? Yes, Candy will also be live tomorrow night, and she's using the Fuse. It's in one order, Dawn. It would be one order. So you're going to want to make sure that start filling up your, start filling up your carts the last week of February when you start seeing things that you want. That's what I would say. But I do preface that to say that if there is something that you want and there is something that you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have it now, i.e. something like this that is already at SOS status, these will not be reordered until April. So don't wait to get things like this for March because they won't be reordered, if that makes sense. So yes, you can wish list next to the price. There's a little star, and that's how you can create your wish list. So, all right, everybody. Hello, Lisa. So, all right, thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for caring so much about me. I appreciate y'all more than you will ever know. Remember to create something every single day, whether that's just a memory or your own ending. I love you all to pieces, and I thank you for your support, and I cannot wait to see you all on Thursday. Good night, my friends.